Good day everyone. In this video lesson, we will discuss about simplifying radical expression. Our objective is to simplify radical expression using the laws of radicals. Okay, but first class, kailangan natin ma-familiarize dun sa mga numbers na hindi sila perfect squared at perfect cube. Sila yung mga number na may factor na perfect squared. So, kagaya ng square root of 8. So, pwede pa natin i-simplify kasi ang 8 ay may factor na perfect squared, yung 4, no? So, pag sinimplify natin yung square root of 8, so pwede natin yan gawing 2 square root of 2. Okay, ito yung mga number na hindi sila perfect squared na magamit natin mamaya at sa mga susunod pang discussion. So, dapat mapamiliarize din kayo sa mga number na to. Although ito ay for yung index nila ay 2, so hindi ko nalagay dito yung 4 cube, from 4th root at from 5th root, pero at least meron kayong idea. So, ipapakita ko yung first 100 numbers na merong factor ng perfect squared. So, yung square root of 12, that is 2 square root of 3. Square root of 18, that is 3 square root of 2. Square root of 20, that is 2 square root of 5. Square root of 24, 2 square root of 6. Square root of 27, that is 3 square root of 3. Square root of 28, that is 2 square root of 7. Square root of 32, that is 4 square root of 2. Square root of 40, that is 2 square root of 10. Square root of 44, that is 2 square root of 11. Square root of 45, that is 3 square root of 5. Square root of 48, that is 4 square root of 3. Square root of 50, that is 5 square root of 2. Square root of 52, that is 2 square root of 13. Square root of 54, that is 3 square root of 6. Square root of 56, that is 2 square root of 14. Square root of 60, that is 2 square root of 15. Square root of 63, that is 3 square root of 7. Square root of 68, that is 2 square root of 17. Square root of 72, that is 6 square root of 2. Square root of 75, that is 5 square root of 3. Square root of 76, that is 2 square root of 19. Square root of 80, that is 2 square root of 7, or that is 4 square root of 7 rather. Again, square root of 80, that is 4 square root of 7. Square root of 84, that is 4 square root of 2. That is 84. So that should be... Okay, for square root of 84, that is 2 square root of 21. Square root of 88, that is 4 square root of 2 or 2 square root of 22. Square root of 19, that is 3 square root of 10. Square root of 92, that is 2 square root of 33. At 2 square root of 23 rather. Square root of 96, that is 4 square root of 6. Square root of 98, that is 7 square root of 2. And square root of 99, that is 3 square root of 11. So, ito yung first 100 na merong factor na perfect squared. So, dapat mapamiliarize din kayo sa mga number na to. Kasi mamaya, hindi perfect squared yung given, so na pwede pa natin masimplify. Okay, pag simplifying radical expression, ibig sabihin, nire-remove natin yung perfect end power. So, for example, we have the square root of the product of 2 non-negative numbers is equal to the product of their square roots. Okay, for example, we have the square root of 8, x to the 5th power, y to the 6th, z to the 13th power. So, ang gagawin natin class, since dito lagi kayo titingin, so ang index nito ay 2. Kasi nga square root, di ba? So, express natin yung mga nasa loob na merong factor ng perfect squared. Kasi ito yung index natin. Okay, since yung 8, kagaya kanina ng binanggit ko, pwede pa natin to masimplify. Diba? Kasi may factor siya na mayroong perfect square, that is 4 times 2. So, yung mga ganito class, yung x to the 5th and z to the 13, so, ang gagawin natin, express natin na yung isang factor ay pwede natin ma-divide doon sa index natin. So, paano gagawin? So, ganito class. So, yung 8 ay pwede natin express as 4 times 2 kasi nga yung 4 ay may ay is perfect squared. So, pwede natin ito ma-remove, no? Dito sa loob ng radicand natin. So, kapag meron tayong ganito, since yung index natin is 2, so hindi naman natin pwede ma-divide yung 5 divide 2. So, ang gagawin natin, igaganito natin, no? Law of exponent, no? Kapag minultiply natin, that's x to the 5th. So, x to the 4th times x. Okay. So, again, so itong 4, pwede na natin siyang i-remove. And then, ganun din yung z13. So, z raised to 12, or z to the 12 power times z. So, equal pa rin yan dito sa z to the 13 power. Yun nga lang, yung z to the 12, pwede natin yan i-remove. No? Kasi, pwede natin ma-divide na yan sa index natin. Diba? So, now, since mariremove natin si 4, so nasa labas na siya ngayon ng radical natin, yung radicand sign natin. So, square root of 4, that is 2. So, may iwan ngayon yung 2 sa loob pa. Okay? X to the 4th, so ito, i-divide lang natin dun sa index. Ang index natin dito is 2, di ba? Kasi square root. So, 4 divide 2, so that is 2. Kaya, lalabas si x squared. May iwan si x sa loob. Y to the 6, so si 6 madidivide natin sa 2, so 6 divide 2, that is 3. Kaya lalabas si y cube ngayon. Z to the 12 power, so 12 divide 2, kaya that is z to the 6, so may iwan si z. So therefore, the final answer is 2x squared y cube z to the 6 power square root of 2xz. Okay? So, ganyan ang gagawin natin kapag nagsisimplify tayo ng radical expression. I-remove natin yung mga perfect end powers. Next. Or pwede rin i-reduce the index to the lowest possible order. For example, the mth root of the nth root of a, or that is the product of yung index natin na mn of a times the n root of m root of a. Okay, so halimbawa meron tayong 20 root of 32m to the 15 n to the 5th power. So, pag nakita natin class, parang ang hirap, wala tayong ma-divide dito sa 20, sa 5. So, ang gagawin natin, i-reduce natin yung index. Okay? I-reduce natin yung index. So, kagaya nito, so si 20, pwede natin i-reduce as 4, this 4th root of 4 and 5th root of 5. Kasi pag minultiply natin to 20 pa rin. Diba? So, parang meron tayong ma-reduce, no? O makuha dito sa loob ng radicand natin. Alright. So, kapag nandito na tayo, so, pwede nating i-remove yung mga, yung 5th root dito, no? Okay? Since ang 32 ay that is equivalent sa 2 to the 5th power, and then, yung m15, m to the 15th power, so pwede nating ilagay ng ganito para pwede natin makancel kasi yung index natin is 5 and n to the 5th. So pwede natin makancel na ngayon. So yung 2 to the 5th, so makancel natin. So therefore, that is the 4th root of 2. So ito, lalabas din. That is m cube and n. So pwede rin, may isa pang paraan. Okay, gaganito natin. No? So, kukunin natin lahat yung nasa loob ng radicand natin and then raise to 1 over 20 kasi 20 yung index natin. And then ito, pwede natin i-multiply. No? Applying the, this is the law of exponent, di ba? Power of a power yan, no? Power of a power. So that is 5 times 1 over 20, that is 2 raised to 1/4. 15 times 1 over 20, that is 3/4. Okay? 5 times 1 over 20, that is 1/4. Since same naman sila ng denominator, so pwede nating gawin ganyan. 2 m cube and n raised to 1/4. Diba, dun sa mga previous video lesson natin, na-discuss na kung paano natin from exponential to radical. Diba? Diniscuss na kung ano yung nandito. So, yung magsiserve as index natin. So, that is 4th root of 2m cube n. Okay, I'll give you more example. So, simplify each radical. First, the square root of x to the fifth. Okay, ano to? Madali lang to class. So, anong gagawin natin kapag ganyan? Since ang gagawin nga natin, pag nagsisimplify tayo ng radical expression, i-reduce natin yung int power, di ba? Magre-reduce tayo. So, ang gagawin lang natin, first, okay, so, ang lagi nyo tandaan class, yung index. Okay, tingnan nyo lagi yung index. Kasi para alam natin kung kailangan pa ba natin i-simplify ng ganito, express ng ganito, or hindi na. Kung pwede na siyang i-divide diretso sa index. Since 5 to, so pwede nating express as x to the fourth saka x. Kasi pag inad mo naman tong exponent nila, that is x to the fifth. Para yung x to the fourth, mari-remove natin sa loob ng radical. Okay? So, ganyan ang gagawin. So, therefore, paghiwalayin lang natin, the square root of x to the fourth times square root of x. So, yung square root of x to the fourth ay pwede natin i-divide sa index. That is 4 divide 2. So, that is x squared square root of x. Okay? So, paghiwalayin lang natin yung may perfect squared and then yung hindi natin ma-remove sa loob ng radical. Okay, next. Cube root of b to the 7th power. Okay, yung index natin dito ay 3. So, since si 7 ay hindi natin madidivide yan sa 3, so anong gagawin? Kagaya ng ginawa natin sa number 1, so pwede natin express yung b to the 7th power as b raised to 6 times b. Okay? Kasi ito, pwede na natin i-divide dito sa index natin. So, therefore, cube root of b to the 6th power times cube root of b. So, ito madidivide natin. So, 6 divide 2, that is b squared cube root of b. Okay? Next. Square root of 63m squared. Okay, si 63 ay merong factor na perfect squared. Kagaya ng dun sa unang slide na pinakita ko sa inyo. Ito yung mga number na hindi sila perfect squared pero may factor sila na may perfect squared. And that is 9 times 7 times m squared. So, pagsamahin natin yung merong perfect squared, tama? Pagsamahin natin yung expression na ma-remove natin sa loob ng radicand. So, yun yung ito, ma-remove natin kasi square root of 9 tapos yung square root of m squared times square root of 7. So, again, pagsamahin natin yung ma-remove natin sa radicand at yung hindi natin ma-remove. Okay, paghiwalayin lang natin. Magkasama yung ma-remove natin at yung hindi. So, square root of 9, that is 3. Square root of m squared, di ba? Ito ay 2 divide 2. So, m na lang. Square root of 7. Another example, we have square root of 60, x to the fourth, y to the fifth power. So, 60 ay hindi siya perfect squared, pero may factor siya na may perfect squared. And that is 15 times 4. So, yung 4 is a perfect squared. So, pagsamahin natin, so kagaya kanina, no, ang sample ko, y to the fifth. So, 2 ito. So, pwede natin express ng ganito. Okay? So, another, pagsamahin natin yung ma-remove natin at yung hindi. Ang hindi natin ma-remove. So, ma-remove natin yung 4, yung x to the fourth, and y to the fourth. So, magkasama sila. So, ang hindi natin ma-remove is 15 saka yung y. Kaya magkasama sila. So, therefore, square root of 4, that is 2. Square root of x to the fourth, so madidivide natin, that's x squared. Square root of y to the fourth, that is y squared. Square root of 15y. Okay, that will be the final answer. Another, we have 45 x cubed, square root of 45 x cubed y to the 8th power. Okay, so ang 45 we can express as 9 times 5, di ba? And then si x cubed, since index natin dito ay 2, so pwede natin i-express ng ganito. X cubed ay x squared times x. Si y to the 8th power, since even na siya, pwede natin na i-divide yan sa 2, so ganyan na siya. And then pagsamahin natin yung pwede natin ma-remove. So, ma-remove natin si 9, si x squared, at si y to the 8th power. Kaya sila magkasama. Si 5, si x, hindi natin sila ma-remove sa loob ng radicand. So, therefore, the square root of 9 is 3. Square root of x squared, that is x. Square root of y to the 8th power is y to the 4th. Okay? And then, square root of 5x. Another example, we have the cube root of 125 x to the 5th y to the 18th power. Okay, so si 125 ba ay perfect cube? Yes, is a perfect cube yan kasi 5 yan yung perfect. Ang cube root ng 125 is 5. Tama? Okay. So, cube root of 125 times x cube times x squared times y to the 18th power. So, pinaghiwalay natin yung x to the 5th. So, sa 3 and 2. Kasi, hindi natin yan madidivide si 5 kay 3. So, kailangan natin i-separate. So, 3 and 2 lang ang pwede. Hindi pwede yung 4 and 1. Kasi yung 4, hindi mo madidivide yun sa 3. So, 3 and 2. So, therefore, after that, so, pagsamahin na natin yung mga perfect cube. Yung pwede natin tanggal sa radicand natin. So, ito yung pwede natin matanggal, saka ito, saka ito. So, therefore, the cube root of 125, that is 5. Cube root of x cube, that is x. Kasi 3 divide 3, that is x. 18 divide 3, that is 6. Kaya y to the 6th power. And cube root of x squared. Next, we have 56. Cube root of 56, m to the 10th, n to the 12. So, si 56 pwede natin express as 8 times 7 kasi si 8 is a perfect cube, no? Yung factor na 8 is a perfect cube and that is 2. And then yung 10, since 3 yung index natin, so express natin as m raised to 9 times m para si 9 matanggal natin kasi madidivide natin yan sa 3. Si n to the 12, so okay na yan kasi pwede na natin siya ma-divide, no? Okay, next is, so pagsamahin natin ang pwede natin matanggal. So that is ang 8, m to the 9, and n to the 12 power. So ang maiwan na lang sa loob ay yung 7 saka yung m. So that is the cube root of 7m. Yung cube root ng 8 natin, that is 2. M to the 9th power, that is m cube. And then 12 divided 3, that's n to the 4th. Cube root of x squared. Next. Number 8, cube root of negative 16 x to the 6 y cube z2 to the 12th power. Ngayon class, nagtataka kayo, sir, merong negative sa loob. Okay lang po yan. Okay, kapag ang index natin is odd number, okay, ang index natin is odd number, so okay lang na magkaroon ng negative sign sa loob ng radicand. Pero kapag even to, let's say 2, square root siya, tapos 4th root, 6th root, so, hindi tayo pwede magkaroon ng negative sign sa loob ng radicand. So, pero kapag add, let's say 3, 5, 7 root, pwede yan magkaroon tayo ng negative sign. Okay? So, si negative 16, ano kaya ang pwede na merong perfect cube yung factor niya? So, pwede yung 8, negative 8 times 2. Kasi negative 8 times 2, that is 16. At si negative 8 ay merong, that is mayroon siya, ito ay perfect cube, yung negative 8. So, and then yung x to the 6, so hindi na natin siya paghiwalayin kasi pwede na ito i-divide kay 3. Si y cube din pwede na rin i-divide, si z to the 12 pwede na rin. So, therefore, ang hindi na lang natin matatanggal sa loob ng radicand is yung 2. Okay, so, cube root of negative 8, that is negative 2. Cube root of x to the 6, so 6 divided 3, that is x squared. Y cube, okay, that is y na lang. 12 divided 3, that is z to the 4th, cube root of 2. Another example, we have negative 40 x to the 9, y to the 10th power. So, anong perfect cube na pwede natin gamitin kay negative 40? Yes, negative 8 times 5. Si 9 pwede na. Ang paghiwalayin na lang natin is yung y raised to 10. Kasi si 10 hindi natin pwede divide kay 3. So, paghiwalayin natin. So, si y to the 9th power times y. Okay? And then, pagsamahin natin yung ginagawa natin. So, that is negative, cube root of negative 8, that is negative 2. 9 divide 3, that's x cube. 9 divide 3, that is y cube. And that is cube root of 5y. Okay, I hope na nasusundan na yung discussion natin. Okay, kasi marami pa to. So, fourth root of 16, yung index natin is 4. So, ang 16 ba is a perfect fourth root? Okay. So, si 16 ay ano yan, no? Pag kinuha natin yung fourth root of 16, that is 2. Kasi that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. So, ano siya? Makukuha natin yung fourth root ng 16. Si 12, pwede natin divide kay 4. Si 21, hindi pa. Yun ang paghiwalay natin. So, that is 16 times x to the 12th power times y to the 20 times y. So, kasi si 20, pwede na i-divide kay 4. Okay, pagsamahin lang natin. The fourth root of 16, x to the 12, y to the 20. So, ito hindi natin maalis sa radicand natin. So, therefore, fourth root of 16, that is 2. 12 divide 4, that is x cubed. 20 divide 4, that is y to the 5th power. Fourth root of y. Another example, 81. So, sa 81, so, paano natin makakuha yung fourth root ni 81? So, hanap tayo. Sa 81, that is, okay, pwede natin makuha si 3. Okay, kasi 3 times 3, 9. Times 3, 27. Times 3, 81. So, yung fourth root ni 81 is 3. So, and then, ang pinaghiwalay lang natin dito is yung 25 saka yung 37. So, 24 saka ito, 36 saka yan. So, pwede na natin reduce, no? Masisimplify na natin yung radical at ma-remove na natin yung mga nth root sa loob ng radicand. So, fourth root of 81, that is 3. 24 divide 4, that is 6, kaya p to the 6th power. 36 divide 4, that is 9. So, q to the 9th power. Fourth root of PQ. So, another we have number 12. So, negative 2x square root of 3xy cubed z to the 7th power. So, meron tayong negative 2x sa labas. So, ang gagawin lang natin, yung gagawin lang natin, as nandyan lang talaga yan, wala tayong gagawin sa negative 2x. So, unahin natin yung nasa loob ng radicand natin. Okay? So, paano natin ma-remove? Since ang index natin dito ay 2, so si y cube, yan, si z to the 7 ito, para ma-remove siya sa loob ng radicand. So therefore, negative 2x square root of y squared, z to the 6 times the square root of 3xyz. So, ito ay pwede na natin since perfect naman siya, squared, so, pwede natin ma-remove yan. So, square root of y squared, that is y. Z to the 6th power, that is 6 divide 2, that is 3. And then, multiply natin ito doon kay negative 2x. Okay? So, negative 2x times yz cubed, the answer is negative 2x yz cubed square root of 3xyz. Next, we have square root of 3 raised to 3 and 6 cube, or square root of 3 cube times 6 cube. Since ang index natin is 2, so pwede na paghiwalayin natin to class. Okay? So 3 squared times 3 times 6 squared times 6. Diba? Okay, so pagsamahin natin. So matatanggal. So 3 times 6. Okay, that is 18. Square root of 18. Si square root of 18, pwede pa natin to i-simplify class. So paano? So, si square root of 18, pwede pa natin ma-simplify as 9 times 2. No? Square root of 9 times 2. So, si 9, square root of 9, that is 3. So, ilalabas natin. So, that is 18 times 3 square root of 2. So, the answer is 54 square root of 2. Next. Cube root of 2 to the 4th power and 5 to the 5th power. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, since yung index natin dito ay 3, so paghiwalayin natin. So, 2 cubed times 2 times 5 cubed times 5 squared. So, pagsamahin natin yung ma-remove natin. So, ito ma-remove natin. So, that is 2 times 5. And that is cube root of 2 times 25. So, therefore, the answer is 10 cube root of 50. Last example, we have 5x to the 4th y squared, square root of 4 over 25, x to the 20th power, y to the 30. Since ang index natin is 2 at yung 4 at 25 is perfect squared, saka si 20 and 30 pwede natin i-divide, so malalabas lahat sa loob ng radicand. Okay? So that is 5x to the 4th y squared times square root of 4 is 2, square root of 25 is 5, kaya 2/5. X, 20 divided 2, that's x to the 10. 15 divided 2, that is y to the 15 power. So the answer is, so pag minultiply natin, 5 times 2/5, so ito maka-cancel yan, di ba? So maiwan na lang si 2. X to the 4 times x to the 10, so that is x to the 14. Y squared times y to the 15 power, that is y to 17 power. Okay, so that's all. So I hope meron nasundan nyo yung discussion how to simplify radical expression.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.